double scoop. So this is our monthly reset video. So in this video, you're gonna see me planning for the month, getting my Notion ready, my planner. I'll discuss like some of the goals I had last month and whether or not I met those goals. And then you'll see me kind of resetting and cleaning, deep cleaning some areas of our house. Specifically, I worked on the playroom. So you'll get to see that. And then you'll see Anelia resetting her shoe closet corner area and making it more functional for her family. So we really hope you enjoy this monthly reset and stay tuned. So I have my planner right here and I'm gonna go ahead and flip to the month of October, which is crazy. So as you can see, it's a blank canvas. So that's really good. And I'm going to talk a little bit about my Notion. So I set up my Notion every month, and I'll also give you like a little glimpse of like what that looks like. But right now, it is blank for the month of October. But I have been setting it up to kind of give it like that little fall vibe, which is really nice. And I like setting it up and designing it to be like that. And I set up monthly goals. Whether or not I meet those goals are like two different stories. But this last month, my goal was to read 3 books, to work on my second chapter of my dissertation, to work on my manuscript for publication, and to finish all my like dry lab data. Unfortunately, I definitely did not finish my dry lab data. I didn't finish my methods, and I didn't finish chapter 2, but that's okay. We still have a lot more months to get that done. And I did not read 3 books. I only read 1, but this month has been very, very busy and exciting for all the right reasons. So hopefully October gets a little bit better. But I know as we move into the holiday season, it's probably going to get a little bit more off track. But that's okay. So for October, my goal is to kind of push forward some of those goals. So ideally, I would love if I could finish 3 like personal books. I know I want to finish like Onyx Storm. That's like one of my top books to finish. And then probably find some other, like 2 other books that are kind of fall themed, which I will really enjoy. So that's my goal for October, as well as working on chapter 2 and finishing that, and finishing the methods and my dry lab data. I'm really close to finishing the dry lab data, so I know that that's a goal that will be easily accomplishable. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and start writing and filling out my month view. There are a lot of appointments, a lot of things to do. The biggest one that's coming up is Anelia is going to be back in Florida because we really enjoy going to Disney. So we do have our family Disney trip coming up for the month of October. We're going to be gone for, I think it's 4 days. So she's going to be flying in for almost a week and spending that time with us, which is really exciting. And then I have a few important appointments like my anatomy scan and things like that for my pregnancy. And yeah, so follow along as I work on my planner. So this is my Notion layout. I have my header as like a bunch of pumpkins, and then I have a ghost and a pumpkin, and as you scroll down I have like my little pumpkin cherries, which are really cute. And like this is just all the stuff I have to edit, but this is like, for example, like I track how many books I've read this year, which has been 21 in total. I have 1 in progress, and how I just keep my life organized. So this is my Notion. And then I'm working also on my planner. So I'm going to finish this, and then I will move on to the rest of the stuff. So I finally finished filling out my planner. So this is what my month looks like.
Welcome everybody to my shoe closet. Today I will be decluttering the shoe closet. Gonna be getting rid of some shoes that I don't use. I know, heartbreaking. And then I'm gonna be moving some stuff upstairs because we have like 2 tubs in here with like decorations for the holidays and stuff. But yeah, for the most part, that's what I'm gonna do. So if the shoes don't fit up here or on that thing, they're probably gotten rid of. Potato tomato. But I'm getting rid of stuff today. So stick around and watch me do that. And then I think here in a little bit, Alexis is supposed to call me back. So maybe we can both do stuff together, she and I, because she's supposed to be filming stuff too. But right now she's trying to put the kids to bed. So, or well, she's got one kid in bed. So she's got one more kid she's got to put to bed. And then she can roam around and do her stuff that she's got to do. But yeah, I'm going to get started until she calls. So this is my shoe closet decluttered. Obviously, I've got my broom and my dustpan there. Work shoes are going to stay here because they're really dirty, as you can tell with all the junk on them. And then I've got all of our shoes. This is all I was willing to go down to. I can't get rid of any more. I don't want to get rid of any more. I've got some more shoes over here, but that's everybody else's shoes. These are mostly mine. Those top two shelves, those are mine. Then it's my husband's and my little brother's. And then I've got some storage stuff here. So like their stuff because they're staying with me for a while. My vacuum that's ridiculously priced that if you ever want to get a Kirby, I suggest you don't. They really don't do much. More than like a cheaper vacuum could do. And then I've just got some like lawn chairs and stuff because I don't like keeping that stuff outside because then it'll dry rot. So, or maybe dry rot isn't the word I'm looking for, but they break really easy. But yeah, a lot less cluttered than it was before and more organized. Yes. Alexis wants me to do she wants me to do a mudroom because she hates the way that my shoe closet looks. So she's trying to plan a mudroom for me. But that's further down the line. I have to focus on decluttering and deep cleaning first. Then we can talk about projects. Because I also want to do my bathroom. But that's a beast that I'm going to have to tackle over time. This, she says, is a quick fix. So we'll see how that goes. But tomorrow's task is going to be decluttering the kitchen. So stick along for that.
So the playroom is pretty much cleared out and picked up, so I'm gonna go ahead and clean the rug and then set up the new pack and play area and then put all the toys, reset them back so they can play. So now the rug is all vacuumed and I'm gonna go ahead and get the carpet cleaner and clean this rug and then reset it up. Follow for more. So now that the rug's clean, I'm gonna let it dry and then I'm going to go ahead and set all of this back up to put back out in the playroom and then set up a little area away from everything else so my son can play in peace and my daughter can also have her own space as well. So follow along to see how that whole section turns out.
All right, everyone, thanks for watching. Don't forget, life is sweet, one scoop is never enough. And join us next week on Double Scoop.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!